Hi, Tanya, hot mess from the middle, still on my work trip in DC. And I wanted to talk about how at 9 months post-op, I am surviving eating in a city that has amazing food options from all over the world, healthy, vegan, and just amazeballs, bad for you food. And this is kind of how I eat when I keep this stuff around all the time to help me. And I know people who have had sleeve, who've had duodenal switch, and me, RNY, we've all had this. So it is always good to check with your nutritionist first, because some of these are a little higher in carbs, higher in fat, higher in protein. Some of them, your new tummy might not be able to digest just yet. So always check with your nutritionist. I'm 9 months out, my nutritionist is okay with this. Some of the things are a little higher in carbs or fat, but I work my meals out so I'm staying within the guidelines my nutritionist has given me. And I'm moving around a lot, and I apologize. I've walked probably 20 miles in the last 3 days, and when you have surgery, you have all this great padding and then it goes away. So when you're sitting on the floor after walking 20 miles, things start to hurt. So I apologize in advance. But first I want to tell you about the things that I bring with me. I keep these. This is true lime and black cherry. So it's like a limeade, and it has 10 calories per packet, 3 grams of carbs, no protein. So you do have to watch for hidden carbs, because and a lot of the true lime and true lemon, they don't have carbs, but when they add the flavor, this added 3 carbs. So I use those in my water. These are the Great Value collagen melon cucumber water packets, and collagen is really good for your hair, your nails, and your skin, and your bones, and all of that. But or so they say, whoever they are. Again, talk to your nutritionist if you can have that or not. And then this is the peach mango green tea Great Value brand, and it does have caffeine in it, so you have to be careful. I don't drink a whole bunch of them, but I like to add just a little bit of taste to my water. So these are part of my survival package when I travel. I like snacks, so I have these pretzels from K's, and it's K's Naturals Inc. out of Minnesota, and they are jalapeno, honey mustard, and plain. I like a little crunch. And a lot of people talk about after surgery, they miss that crunch. And this is one way I've been able to incorporate it back. I don't always eat a whole package. I'll just eat a little bit of it, or I'll add it to a meal or to soup. So I get that crunch, because you miss croutons. You miss the crunchy bread, toasted and buttery. This is not it, but this is a great replacement. Both of these, K's Naturals, I'll slow down. Both of these have 125 calories, 3.5 grams of fat. Total carb is 15 grams with 4 dietary fiber and 12 grams of protein. So at 9 months out, my nutritionist says I can have these. So check with your nutritionist. Also from K's, these are like flavored shredded wheats. These are K's Cookie Bites. She has a cereal, but I like these. The espresso mocha and the almond honey, I love those, and they have the same. They are 125 calories, 3.5 grams of fat. Total carb is 15 grams, 4 grams of fiber, and 12 grams of protein. So these are really good on their own. Again, you don't have to eat a whole bag. You can eat part of them, just whatever, because everybody's different. My friend puts milk on hers and eats them like cereal, and I thought that was a great idea, and that's why I tried them, but I can't do milk. Milk and I are not friends since surgery, so, but these have been great. Dry, I'll just put a handful, I keep them in my bag. These are something else I keep in my bag. It is from the Inspire Bariatric Eating Kitchen. These are coconut cream cups and peanut butter cups. Now, they don't taste like an Almond Joy, and they don't taste like a Reese's cup, but they're still really good. Since surgery, I have not been able to eat anything sweet. Everything to me that has sweet to it, artificial sweet, whatever, is sickly sweet. And it's just something I was never like a super sweet person, but I did like almonds and Reese's cups. But these are mellow and mild and aren't very in your face. And these are also something you definitely check with your nutritionist. Again, I'm 9 months out, so my nutritionist is okay with it. These are none of these things, these snacks, or these, which they're called snacks, treats, I eat very often. I keep them around for an emergency, for a snack, throw them in my purse or my bag, because these are 200 calories with 11 grams of fat, and let's see, carbs. Total carb is 16, protein is 13. So these are on a higher end, but they are super yummy, super delish. These are great meal replacements. They call them treats. I've eaten these for breakfast on the go. I like them. Again, I'm 9 months out. Talk to your nutritionist, look at the values, see if they work into your meal plan, if you count macros, or if you're trying to keep under a certain fat and calorie or a certain carb. There's something to look for. So something else I brought with me, because I checked my hotel website and it has a refrigerator and a microwave in it. Also from the Bariatric Inspired Cooking, and this still has some in it. You can see, this is a microwavable steam cup that you put water in, and then I brought plastic spoons too. So I brought my cooking item and I brought spoons to eat with and stir with. These are little meal packets. I'll show you the package in just a second. But you tear them open, add them to the water, and you've got food. And I brought with me, they have all kinds on their website, and I'm not paid by them, I'm not endorsed by them. This is just me. Things that I found to help me through surgery and survival when I'm traveling, when I'm on the go for lunch, or if I just have to have something in my desk and I can't get away. This one is called Taco Time, Bariatric Inspire Taco Time. This one is Cancun Chili, really good. This is my favorite. This is Ragu. And for the Ragu, it's 140 calories, 1 gram of fat, 19 carbs with 5 fiber, and 2 added sugars with 7 total sugars, 13 grams of protein. So this is a meal. For the Cancun Chili, 130 calories, 2 grams of fat, 18 grams of carbohydrates, 6 fiber, total 2 sugars, it's not bad at all, and 15 grams of protein. And then this is the Taco Time. It is 160 calories, 1.5 gram of fat, 17 carbs, 6 fiber, 4 total sugars, and 19 grams of protein. So I've made different things with these. Like I've made tacos with these. I use taco salad. As you can see, I don't always end up eating the whole amount. Usually it comes up to here and I've eaten half of it. Still, you know, it depends on what, like if I add lettuce to it, because I can have salads now. They also have a flatbread at Inspire, which makes a great taco shell. With the Ragu, sometimes I'll add a little bit of ricotta cheese, just for a little bit of that salty umami taste in your mouth and a little creaminess. So these are things that I brought with me on my trip. I also went by the store and grabbed a case of water. So I would always have a bottle of water with me, because you know, hotel water is expensive. You go to a vending machine paying $3 and $4. It's like being at the movies. It's silly. But it's nice to have options while you travel. And there are lots more options out there. These are just the ones that I brought with me on this trip. I keep these things in my desk for emergencies. I wish I were one of those people who are 100% perfect after surgery. I'm not. I'm just trying to live my life and be me, just a healthier version of me. And these things have all helped me get through, especially on this trip and traveling. I did have to check my bag because of them. So if you don't want to pay for a check bag fee, there are options. You can go to the store and you can pick up some fresh fruit. If you're allowed to have fruit, you can pick up some fresh veggies and keep those in your hotel room just to help keep you full and satisfied. That way you're not reaching for the bad stuff. You're not going out to dinner with a big group of people and eating all kinds of stuff just to regret it later. And like I said, 20 miles of walking in the last 3 days. I probably needed some of the carbs that were in here. I have burned them all off. Trust me, my body hurts because I usually only walk 3 miles a day. This has just been a lot. Like the other day I did 11 on one day. Today I probably did, I probably have done more than 20 miles now that I think about it, because there are these scooters and bicycles all over town. There's Uber, there's Lyft, there's taxis, there's bus, there's the metro. And I have taken the metro a couple of times because if it's too far, I'm trying not to walk. I don't want to get stuck somewhere. So I am doing that. But if it's 2.5, 3 miles, I'm walking, and I'm trying to be as conscientious as I can to get steps in, because I'm sitting in a conference room and listening to speakers all day on my unpadded derriere. So the walking has been good, the food has been good, and it's easier when you're prepared for a trip not to make those mistakes. You don't want to have dumping syndrome in a hotel. You don't want to have dumping syndrome in the middle of a conference. You don't want to have a gallbladder attack when you're surrounded by people who don't know you. You don't want to eat food that you know you're not supposed to with the excuse, well, I didn't have any options. You always have options. Always, always, always. Plan ahead. So I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you later. Have a great day.